Well, that's good. I'm glad. That's fantastic. What's the, that's the only class, the Qigong?
Oh, yeah. No, we got the Qigong, Kung Fu, and Tai Chi.
Okay.
And actually, they just approached me about doing an online version for Canvas for their online ED courses.
Oh, okay. So, how many in Kung Fu?
There's 10 in Kung Fu, a dozen in Qigong, and 25 in Tai Chi.
Excellent.
It's the night class. The Tai Chi always is
Fantastic.
always full, but we kind of struggled with the Kung Fu since you left.
Okay.
I have to say. But it's coming back, so
Okay,
we're doing
good, good. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Fa Jing. Okay? So think three ways that we can think about this projection of energy. Okay? Fa Jing, we're talking about explosive power, right? Like the whip, what happens at the end of the whip when it's thrown out, okay? So, Fa Jing. So then, but there are two other ways, and both of us have experienced these, where we've done lines in our Qigong class and sent energy all the way through the line without physically, moving, but people, acknowledge, and we've also done non-contact moving of folks, right?
That's always fun.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and so we know that there's another way to express this energy, right? So there's that explosive power. There's, think of a water hose. So you turn it on, you turn the water on, the energy goes through the hose, right? And when it reaches the end of the hose, the water doesn't stop. It keeps on flowing, right? So that's, I can push you, right? Or I can push you, okay? That's the water, And then the reverse of that, of course, is if that hose is a suction hose, right? So I can pull you, right? Or I can pull you.
Yeah, feel that.
Okay?
Yeah.
So there are these different ways of expressing this energy, and each one, I would say that they go in stages. You learn, you get better and better as you do your Qigong, and you do your Qigong meditations and stuff. You get better and better at moving that energy externally. We do it with our healing opportunities when we're helping people to deal with different injuries and stuff like that without touching them, external Qigong, right? So using that in a combat situation, that's those higher levels of the, starting at Fa Jing. So our philosophy, okay, coming from, my orientation, right, is if I can get close enough, if I can get here, right, I can hurt you, okay? And
Experience that, yes.
and I don't have to draw back, and throw my whole body, my whole mass at you. If I get here, my thinking is, if I get this close to you, I can hurt you, okay? The next level then is, and we're talking about Southern stone fists, kind of thing. Right? The next thing is, if I can touch you, right? If I can get that close to you, right, then I can hurt you. Okay. So if I can touch you, if I can, boom, 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 and I can get in here, I can hurt you. Okay. That's that explosive power. The
And I've experienced that too. Yes.
The next thing is, and this is why we work with particle board and 2 or 3 pieces of wood. We're not well, we've broken the cinder post block. I accidentally broke it, but that's the point. Is not that's not the point. The point of what we're doing is to get the body to be able to respond to that idea. That if stuff is happening and I can touch you, I can hurt you. Right from there, I don't have to draw back or use the hand that happens to be furthest away. If I can get close enough to touch you, I can hurt you. Right? And if I get in and you manage to absorb that first attack, right? Then the next idea is, if I hit you, if I get inside and I get here, right? Then I can follow up without pulling away. Okay, so I'll bang. Okay, and don't judge yourself, right? Always practicing, right? So here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was just in here.
Well, the first one sent through the whole wall, so.
Yeah, the whole wall shook, That's why they had to refocus this. So that was in here, right? Shoulder to elbow, right? Hip, elbow to wrist, and hip to move that structure forward, and fist, wrist to set point of contact. Okay? So our basic philosophy is then that if we can touch somebody, we can hurt them. And with that same power then, throw a punch and punch. If I block your punch, I'm not going to block to knock it away. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to block it to hurt it. Right? And then stick with that, right? Right? To get myself into a position to attack you. Right? And at the same, here's another example. So I went, right? Now that hand is not going to just hang there. So you go to you're going for this attack here. I'm not going to block that to just stop it. I'm not going to block it to knock it away, right? When I stop that, I'm going to hit to hurt.
Yeah.
Right from there, right? Right?
Yeah, that hurt. You were just
Oh,
playing.
it's a high, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, the closer in we can get, and work our way in,
Watch yourself.
Yeah, I see me. This stuff. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, so we use, I mean, if we have to go there, it's a situation where we have to be moving around and whatnot, right? 2 or 3 people on us. Okay, well, so then fine. We do the movement, the long stuff, but the object is not to defend, but to get into position to attack or to counterattack. You throw a punch. The block sends it offline from me, but the block is not a block, right? I'm going driving forward, driving it forward, right? Make sense?
Oh yeah. That's beautiful. Powerful.
So, now it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay. I know you can do 2 from a distance, yes?
Oh yeah. It's been a while since I practiced, but. So where you want like a foot?
Yeah.
You want closer?
A little bit closer than a foot, yeah.
Like 6 inches?
That's good, right. Excellent. So, you get your fingertips, either way, you know, tiger, whatever, to somebody's head or chest. Follow up. Excellent. Like you sunk your root, you rooted to bring the power in, as opposed to throwing your body forward. That's exactly what you should be doing. First punch didn't work. You were in contact. So after that first punch, there's an instantaneous relax and fire again. Okay? Isa. Don't pull back so much.
Okay.
Right? Send the energy forward. Pick your spot. Yeah. What are you focusing? All four knuckles? The top two
Top
knuckles?
two.
Top two. Take your time. Breathe. Relax. 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 Relax.
So you're still sending it up.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So you're here. Feel yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It should be here. Push, transfer, right?
Okay.
Release, okay? So you want that, because if you're already here, then that's all going to be from here.
Ah.
Right?
Yeah, because it's got to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the hips.
So if you were going to do it the first way, at a distance, the first thing you would do from that position would be, right, to
Right.
draw your hip back, okay, or to draw the elbow back to change the structure, right?
Mm.
So you know that the hips are part of that process. So if you're in contact, that hip, and it doesn't have to be a whole lot, but you have to be able to get the energy to move from the pushback, to move from the bottom of the foot up the leg to the hip, hips to the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and release.
You make it look
Relax.
easy.
Relax. 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 No, this is good.
Graduation.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah.
No, I want you to get a little closer, get a little more structure, okay? And I want you, I'm using one, so I want you to feel the movement, okay? One is easy, right? Right. So feel the movement, feel where you feel the pushback from the board. You understand? Wherever that energy from the board, that pushback ends in your body, that's where the weakness in the structure is. If you feel it in your elbow, then you don't have good structure. You're not sending energy from the shoulder to the elbow. If you feel it in the shoulder, then the energy is going right past the elbow, right up into your shoulder. From there, you're pushing with your shoulder to your fist. Okay? You want to go through it. And sink, and ha! There you go. Did you feel it? You felt the technique?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and no pushback.
No.
None to speak
No.
of.
No, I mean, it barely any.
So when you practicing, right, then you practice the same, what did that feel like? And practice with one board, you know, until you feel comfortable with that technique, right? And then up it to two.
And that's where, once we're in position, that's where the the rotation, the spiral is coming from. I mean, it's always there, but that's where, without generating distance with the hand or with the body, the distance is generated
The
from
hip,
the ground
yes.
to the hip.
Ground
to
through the hip.
to
The qua, yes.
Okay.
The qua.
to the
Right.
quad.
That's what moves the pushback from the earth up, qua, and then the qua, depending on what we do with the qua, that will determine how that energy flows from the qua up the shoulders and the arms. So we're going to direct with the qua, right? You're here. If you were here, I would go, see? You're here, I'll go, right? As opposed to going here, where I know the quad is going to lock, and it'll still become just the upper body move, right? Here, right, the whole body's involved in that. If I got to go all the way over here, then the hip is going to go here. Okay? So the whole body can be involved in the movement. That's palm. Make sense?
It does. Yeah, it's very
Want to try
helpful.
too?
Yeah.
So where do you want the energy to enter the board? What spot? Yeah. I'll give you a different technique.
Yeah, I've led on that a little bit.
Yeah, I see. Oh no, that's the.
Okay.
We'll get you some antibiotic cream in a minute. Okay. So here.
Not the first time, won't be the last.
Right. Don't break this structure. Go here. Okay. Try.
Mind if I switch up and do left?
No, go right ahead.
Get my other one. Didn't work. No. Oh, maybe not. It's okay.
Closer. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels better.
Hey.
Ah, there we go. I don't know, I might have drawn back a little bit on that.
You did, but that's fine, because, again, what we've done from the beginning was to close gap, right? We're this far away from the person, right? Not in contact, so we have to get in, right? We're in contact with the person, with that finger, hand length away, and we're in contact with the person, right? Yeah. So if I get here, right, or I get here, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
If I get here, well, that's even better, right?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. If you get inside and can exercise and can exhibit, expend that amount of power, right, in on somebody here, right, and you can, right, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Whether you got a 1-inch gap in there or not. But
Yeah.
in the pursuit of mastery, strive for it.
Okay.
Hands-on and
Yeah.
okay?
Nice. Thank you, Seifu.
Yes, sir.
That's fun. It's been a while since I've done